Shalom Alaikum. This is Brother Yadella. I'm coming to you with the words of the Most High. I don't come to you in my own words. I'm going to come to you with the words that I've studied and know to be true. And I've searched this out. I've been to the library. I've studied the Strong Concordance. But most of all, I've studied Yah's Word. Whether you read King James version or whatever version you may read, you still have to come to this knowledge of truth, because it is truth, and truth is based off of facts. Facts lead you to the truth. The truth cannot be, you cannot arrive at the truth based off of your own decisions or something that you make up off the top of your head. It has to be a fact, something that's proven. And it is proof that that Yah's Shabbat, Yah's Sabbath is found by the moon. It is also a fact that the feast days are found by the moon. It is a fact that Yah ordained his Shabbat, his feast days, to be found by the moon. The moon is not to be worshipped. The moon is just a beacon. Really, the moon, when you look at the moon, it waxes and it wanes, meaning it gets bigger and then it starts to disappear. Well, that is just a natural clock that the Most High made for man, because of the simple fact that he knew that man would not be able to keep up with time if it was left up to him on a piece of paper, like your Gregorian calendar. They have all of those pagan days on it with the names of the days of the week on it. But in his word, from the very beginning, he ordained his Shabbat, his feast days by the moon. When you look at Genesis 1 and verse 14, and it says, and Yahweh said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. Well, when you study that verse and you break that verse down, when you get over there, you know what signs are. Everybody looking for signs, but let's look at that seasons part, which in Hebrew is moedim or moedim. You have to understand that in the beginning of the Israelite, the Hebrew world, that everything was perfect. There was no need for no seasons as winter, spring, summer, and fall. The seasons here was not talking about getting cold one minute, getting hot one minute. And, when the Most High made everything, he made our world to be perfect. And the seasons that we know of as winter, spring, summer, and fall didn't come until after the fall of man. So this season's here, if you pay close attention, he said that the lights was to divide the day from the night, meaning the sun was going to tell you it was daytime and the moon was going to tell you it was night. And they were also for signs, things like in another verse it said that I think it was the moon was going to turn into blood, and also the sun would not give its light. But when you get to that seasons, we have to break that down also. And for days, that's regular. Each day the sun is going to come up, and every day exists in a month, and each month exists in a year. Now let's study another verse that everybody seems to overlook or never even heard of, or maybe just don't care to search these facts out, because this is a fact. This is Yah's word. And ain't no sense in us playing with him. Ain't no sense in us saying that Saturday is the Shabbat because we want to have membership in a church, or we want to have a clan together. I won't even say clan, but we want to have a group of men together under us where we going to worship on this particular day that the white man gave us. And now we want to call it the Most High's Shabbat, because in another verse in Isaiah, it also says, well, he hates your new moons and your feast days. So what new moons and feast days are you keeping? First of all, you ain't keeping the new moon, because if you study history, the moon, as time progressed after the Sunday law of Sunday being the day of worship, The moon got less and less importance. So we seem to have forgotten about the moon, the new moon day. Let's go to Psalms 104 verse 19. And it says, and he appointed, who is he? The Most High Power, Yahweh. The Most High appointed the moon for seasons. Once again, there it goes. You jump back over to Genesis 1:14. It says seasons. The Most High appointed the moon for seasons. The sun knoweth his going down. Once again, that season is your Sabbath, your Shabbat, your Passover, any feast day that you keep. All of the feast days. And the Sabbath is a feast day. The Most High appointed it, the moon, for a season. You can't get to Shabbat without studying the moon. How do you even know what month it is without? The word moon derives from the damn word month. Black man, black woman, Latino man, Latino woman, Native American man. The word moon, the word month derives from the word moon. The white people even know this. They just hiding this shit from you. You're the ignorant one. You the one don't want to know shit, so you lost. I mean, it's like you ain't studying shit. You really don't know shit. You around here calling these days the names of the week and think you really in real time when your time is false. Your time is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, you know, you want to go to church on Saturday and think you close to the Most High, and the Most High ain't giving a damn about none of that shit what you doing. Because you ain't studied that out. You ain't even studied that shit out to make sure that was right. You ain't say, well, let me study time. See, a real historian about, like myself, when you get close to the Most High, he'll show you things that man won't show you because they don't want you to know it. He'll reveal these things to you. It's called time. You need to study time. You need to be a historian to be able to come to these facts, to be able to come to the truth. And besides that, these things, anything else besides the truth is a lie. Just straight up. If it ain't proven fact, it's not the truth. Let's go to this last verse now. That's two of my witnesses right there. Genesis, Hebrew is Bereshith. Psalms, Tehillim. Let's go to Isaiah, which is Yeshayahu. Chapter 66, verse 23. And it says, and it will come to pass, it will come to pass, that from one new moon to another, and from one Shabbat to another, will all flesh come to worship before me, saith the Most High. Let's study this here. He says, from one new moon and from one Sabbath will all man come to worship before him. So the new moon is a worship day. It's not the Sabbath. There's a distinction between the two. But damn it, it is a worship day. I don't know I've talked to men, you know, and they have a whole lot of knowledge, but they seem like they don't want to know this here. And I'm going to tell you why they want to know this here. Because once you come into the realization that your time is false, you can't worship when you want to, or worship off that Gregorian calendar, you realize that your Sabbath, if according to the moon, is going to really fuck up your work. It's going to mess with your money. And the reason why I say that is because the Sabbath may fall on what you call on your Gregorian day, that pagan day, your moon day, which is Monday, or your Tuesday, or your Wednesday, which is Wednesday, or your Saturday, or your Saturn day, which is Saturday, or your Sunday. The real Sabbath, according to the Most High, which is by the moon, will mess your money up, because if you worked a regular job, you got to go to boss man, whether he white, the cracker, or you got to go to old nigga who don't know shit and say, I need every Wednesday off, and every month you might be saying a different day. So, you know, for those who want to know the truth, you accept the truth, and for those who want to deal with that bullshit, talking about Saturday to Sabbath, you know, you can keep that shit, because, shit, you telling me that if I believe you that Saturday is the original Sabbath from the beginning, damn, that time never was lost. And ain't no way in hell that you're going to say that you keep an original Sabbath by keeping Saturday Gregorian day, and time was never lost when they constantly adding and taking away time every goddamn year. Some years you have leap year. If you even study the history of the calendar, your dumb ass to find out that there were 8-day weeks, 7-day weeks. There were because of the man, the one who fixed the calendar. You worshiping off a fixed damn day. He fixed your damn days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, it's time out for that shit. You know what I'm saying? You saying you worship the Most High? He's not trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear it. At least I got enough sense to know I'm a slave and that this shit is false around here. Every damn thing over here is false. So I just wanted to bring that out to all my brothers and sisters, and I hope this has been enlightened to you. And it's hardcore, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You want to keep playing with the Most High, talking about Saturday, Sabbath, that's on you. Once again, it's your brother Yadella, and I just bid you Shalom Alaikum.